The largest auto show in North America rolls back to Chicago. And it's gone electric. New electric cars, trucks, even a hybrid camper of sorts abound here as U.S. automakers plug into a trend set years ago by their European and Asian counterparts. But just a few kilometers away, production lines at Chicago's only auto plant have ground to a halt, sidelined by a lack of the computer chips needed to power them, as consumers around the world gobble up chips to run new home electronics during ongoing viral lockdowns.
The chip shortage has been going on for, let's just say, a year, and it's likely to continue. It has caused the decrease in the production of vehicles, and that has caused prices to go up, as always happens when there's a shortage in supply, both new cars and used cars. It's unfortunate, and chances are it's going to last another year.
As chip makers rush to build more semiconductor plants, the computer chip shortage is just one of a series of pandemic-era supply problems. Assembly lines have also stopped at Ford and Toyota plants in Canada, and shifts have been cut at General Motors factories in Michigan, as anti-vaccine truckers protesting COVID-19 rules block border crossings and car makers' supply chain.
I would say it's a supply crisis, and on some level it all really does trace back to the pandemic in one way or another. Even the blockade at the Canadian border right now between the U.S. and Canada is, what's it about? It's about masks and vaccines. So the microchip shortage all traces back to the pandemic.
The pandemic has really thrown a monkey wrench into automakers' just-in-time manufacturing system. It was pioneered by Toyota, and it works like this. Say this part was made in the U.S. on a Monday. Well, it could be delivered on a Tuesday and installed into a car manufactured in Canada 2 days later. That way nobody has to warehouse these things. That works well in good times, just not in these times.
As the auto industry accelerates toward an increasingly electric future, the question U.S. car makers face is how soon can they increase production and lower skyrocketing prices to meet pent-up pandemic demand? Hendren, Jazeera, Chicago.